what it means to be an event designer. So much goes into that. We really view it as a whole, encompassing a lot of different elements, working with so many great vendors. I mean, that's why we put Una Ballestero together.
The best part about my wedding was that I completely trusted the vendors that I had and just was there to enjoy a celebration of my big day. I didn't have to worry about any of the logistics. So that's what I tell folks when they're asking me questions.
Oh, I really enjoyed the process of picking everything out for my wedding. It was a full-time job almost. One of my favorite vendors that helped out a lot with my wedding was Nicole Ha from Nicole Ha Designs. She really helped with the design of my wedding.
I love designing. It's a big passion of mine. Sometimes it's a challenge because people don't really understand the difference between design and coordination, whereas we really view that you can't really have design without the coordination piece of it. I love working with people that I know that day we're going to have a good time, because I know if they're having a good time that they're going to produce a wonderful product for the client. And that's what makes it very special for everybody.
It's true that we all good friends, and so we have a certain rapport when we work together, and that makes everything so much more fun. For me as an artist, when you're having a lot of fun, you are able to be creative. You're also being able to push yourself to another level and create different images.
So part of our job is really helping our clients select good vendors, and not just any vendors of whether it's a photographer, videographer, but also the folks that help make your design a possibility.
Well, when we were picking vendors, it was important that they had a good reputation and they knew the wedding business well.
Well, I've been doing video for since 2003, so it's been a little while. It's long enough for me to know what I'm doing, but not so long that I'm like jaded and tired of it. It's still exciting every season. And having a good understanding of like classical film language and stuff really helps in the event videography, because I think a lot of people lack that. They pick it up as hobbies and then they move forward from there. I think it's really important to understand like the 3-act format for storytelling and things like that, and I think that's a big benefit for knowing how to edit and tell a good story.
I think the reason why you want to find a more experienced vendor for your wedding day is because when everything goes well on the day of your wedding, I think anyone can really do the job, especially talented people will be able to create beautiful images for you. The experience comes in. If something goes wrong, this person will be able to know how to handle the situation and make the situation even better. So someone that has a lot of experience will be able to identify, okay, we're missing something, or something is going wrong, or we're running behind on schedule. That person will be able to know how to work with the coordinator to sort of recover time to make everything else run smoothly for the rest of the day.
That was really important to me, to make sure that all the vendors had good reputations and that they were well regarded. Another thing that was really important to me when I started choosing vendors was not only their portfolio and the quality of their work, but also how responsive they were. I'm a busy person, my husband's a busy person, and we just didn't have time to chase people down. So it was really helpful to have folks who were responsive to us and could meet with us and show us their work.
Yeah, I think it's just, I think for us it was important because we're busy working people, and so having a planner that understands our vision and is able to be that front person to talk to vendors is really important. But in meeting vendors, being comfortable with them helped a lot, so that was great.
And why we picked who we pick, there's plenty of reasons, but really key things. Their flexibility, their professionalism, their passion, their desire to really give to the client as well.
Sometimes people wonder like whether or not I get tired of it or start to get bored or fall into like a formula. The answer is really no. I mean, I think every couple is different. I'm always looking at their story, like the story of really it's their love that really helps drive the story. And they always have something, whether it's a grandpa 90 and he almost didn't make it, but here he is in a wheelchair. That could be like a focal point of a story. And I think it's so key to have that, because otherwise it's just a series of video images sliced together, cross-faded, and then turn into like a montage of some kind without an actual story.
So what distinguishes me from other photographers is that what I heard from my couple is that I am enabled to bring out the true self of my couple. Not only that, I feel like I'm connected to my couples. How do I do that is just really being myself. And I'm always described as someone that people can connect to. I'm easygoing, so therefore for me it's easier to be that person to sort of guide them through the entire wedding day.